Balangiga. So let's take this bus. Finally, we see the bells of Balangiga, which we lost in 1901 and were repatriated in 2018. Ito yung papuntang Tacloban. Okay. Here we are. Hello mga kasenyor. It's 5 AM here in Giwan, and today we are taking the bus to explore the two municipalities here in Samar, the municipality of Balangiga, where we will be able finally to visit the bells of Balangiga, and also the municipality of Basay. So join me as we explore the two municipalities in Samar. Let's go! We just check out from our pension house, and now we are going to the bus station. Good morning, Giwan. Looks like the municipality is already awake this early at 5 o'clock in the morning. And let's just walk to the bus station. Breakfast here at Nandox. So, yung Dokito Prito meals.
Anong orders?
Isa.
For dining, for takeout?
Dine-in. So, we're just waiting for our breakfast here at Nandox. I ordered chicken barbecue and rice with water. So, Nandox is actually very convenient. We were traveling around the Philippines. I've taken Nandox in Siargao, in Boracay, and all over the Philippines. So, they say that their store here is 24-hour open, which is good for tourists and locals. Finished breakfast, and now we're heading to the market where the bus station is located. Giwan Integrated Transport Terminal. We hope there's a bus going to Tacloban that will pass through Balangiga. Bus. Balangiga. So let's take this bus. On the bus going to Tacloban, and we'll be alighting in Balangiga. Balangiga after 1 hour and a half from Yuan. Before we visit the church and the bells, let me give you some background about the history of Balangiga. Here it is. We explore the town of Balangiga. So this is the municipal building of Balangiga, and this is the plaza. This is the monument of Captain Valeriano Abanador. Says that on September 28, 1901, the massacre happened. The Balangiga Encounter Monument. Let's go inside. we see the bells of Balangiga, which we lost in 1901 and were repatriated in 2018. Now taking the bus to Pasay. just arrived in Pasay. Lumampas tayo na konti, but let's just walk. So this is Pasay. So welcome to Pasay. Sohoton Cave. Unfortunately, we cannot do Sohoton Cave this time. Robert Poscada Chapel. Let's see. There's a chapel. Then motor. We continue our walk, and now we're going to visit the Church of Pasay. Some very nice old structure in front of Pasay. I think this is a school. Houses in Pasay. Now we go up to the Church of Pasay. sunod Spanish Steps, go to the church. There's a seawall here in Pasay. I'm not sure if this was built after Typhoon Yolanda, because they said that over 200 people died here in Pasay also because of storm surge. Oh, nice. Pasay. Here's the port area. We learned that it's possible to take a boat from San Antonio to Tacloban. So we were advised to take a habal-habal to go to San Antonio. Interesting. I'm tempted to do that. Hey, let's do it. Finally decided to take a habal-habal going to San Antonio and try the boat going to Tacloban from San Antonio. We are now at the Natural Highway. This is where we alighted earlier for exploring Pasay, and now we're doing another adventure via San Antonio to Tacloban by boat. Golden River, kuya?
Yung papuntang ano, madadaanan mo papuntang Soton.
Okay. So ito kasi hindi pwede mag-isa eh. Maghanap ako ng kasama next time para...
Dati kasi may ano daw yan, yung bill ng Basay, may ginto na ninakaw. So, yung nihulog. O sa may ano, sa may Golden River. Kaya yun ang tinawag na Golden River. Dahil sa gintong ano, yung bill na yun.
Trans to Pantalan. Pasok tayo ng Pantalan ang San Antonio. Ano to? Under pa rin ng Pasay?
Oo.
Barangay?
Barangay.
Ah, okay. Kung hindi ka pala mawala, puro marker. Kaya makakarato na. This way to Pantalan. Okay.
Ang area nila.
Ah, okay. So yung iba iniiwan na yung motor dito, tapos pupunta sa
babayad ka lang ng parking fee.
Ah,
10 piso.
10 piso maghapon na yan.
Maghapon na yan. Kahit hindi mo kunin. Bukas mo na.
Buti na. Buti mo lang magdadakaw dito.
Wala naman.
Okay, here we are. Here's the pier.
Ayan, yung sasakyan.
So we just arrived here at the port of San Antonio. Sumakay tayo kay Kuya. Thank you. So sumakay tayo kay Kuya. He took us here to San Antonio and now we're taking the boat to Tacloban. So the pier going to Tacloban. We're getting on a boat from Pasay, San Antonio, Pasay to Tacloban. So this is unplanned. We just talked to a lady in Pasay. She told that there's a boat going Tacloban. I'm not sure if that is Tacloban already. Ito yung papuntang Tacloban. Okay. Here we are. Boat to Tacloban. That's another boat. This one, we're taking this one.
Senior na, sir?
Senior. Okay. Where do I sit? Taking the boat from Pasay to arrived here by boat in Tacloban from San Antonio, Pasay. Okay, and it's time to have McDo or Jollibee. The port is actually right at the back of McDonald's, but we've been having McDonald's for so many times already. Maybe let's have some McDonald's, Jollibee. Ooh, very popular here. Siomai and siomai, 5 pesos. Go to Jollibee. Hello mga kapinger, we just arrived here in Tacloban and I guess we have to finish our today's vlog for today. It has been a very nice adventure doing the southern coast of Samar. A lot of unexpected things happened. We woke up actually very early in Giwan. We left our Giwan pension house lodging at around 5 a.m. and then as we were walking around going to the bus terminal station, we saw the Andok's chicken already open. They say they are open 24 hours, so we had a very nice breakfast. We had chicken barbecue and rice and water, and after that we proceeded immediately to the bus station. At the bus station, again, we were fortunate that there was already a bus at 5:30 a.m. and it's leaving for Tacloban, and it will be passing by Balangiga, our first destination in our adventure. So we took the bus. The fare is 120, and it took us about 1 hour and 30 minutes to reach Balangiga. At Balangiga, we're very happy to discover that the bells that were taken by the U.S. forces in 1901 was already returned and already displayed on the right side of the church, Balangiga Church. This is a very controversial bird, those because they were taken by the Americans as a trophy during the Battle of Balangiga, and it stayed in the U.S. for over 121 years. Oh, yes, 120 years, I suppose. So from Balangiga, we took another bus, a minibus, a modern PUB to Basay, and the fare is only 100 pesos. It's air conditioned, and while coasting the southern end of Samar, we saw some very spectacular views in Marabut and in Basay. So this is we took note that someday we will return and explore this area. In the meantime, when we were in Basay, we saw a very unusual chapel. And then finally, we visited one of the most beautiful churches in southern Leyte. This is the Basay Church, the St. Michael Church. So we saw how beautiful the ceiling was. And it contains so many antique items that I'm very happy that they survived Typhoon Yolanda. While walking around Basay, looking at old houses, we visited the pier. And at the pier, we talked to one lady and asked her if there's a boat from Basay to Tacloban. She said there's none, but I can go to Barangay San Antonio and take a boat there. So imagine that, last minute decision. I rented a motorcycle, a habal-habal, who took us to San Antonio. I paid him 100 pesos, and from San Antonio, we took a boat, a passenger boat, going to Tacloban. It took the travel is about 20-25 minutes, and the fare is only 50 pesos. But I got a senior discount. So as soon as we arrived in Tacloban, I saw Jollibee smiling at me and had lunch at Jollibee. So it has been a very nice adventure during the southern coast of Samar, and we saw so many nice things and did a lot of things that we didn't plan in the first place. So this is what adventure is. So I guess if you find an opportunity to do something crazy, do it. Why not? So with that, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. It's been a very nice day exploring southern Samar. So travel while you can. Thank you for watching. Until next vlog. See you soon.